Hey guys, back with part I think 4. Yeah, like part 4 of this of how to on the exo-skin. Okay, this is gonna be the upper shoulder cannon, which you guys haven't actually seen due to I did not post it yet. And the lower arm. It is slightly has a little bit more armor to make it a little more buff looking. So it looks a little different too. It's still pretty much the same thing, just with a little bit of armor and a shoulder cannon. So here we go, starting off with the shoulder cannon. First you need to get a 4-rod, put a little connector onto it. It's that little connector that has, like, you can put 2 axles on each side. So thread it through. You get this little piece, thread it through too. So it should look like that. Take a wheel. It should have this little pattern in it. Make it so this pattern is facing you. Thread it through the whole way. So it should look like this. Okay, put that to the side. Next you take another wheel. Should be like this open wheel. It has like 6 slots on the back, and it's open in here. Take one of these little 3 axles with the pin on the side. 3 axles. A 3 axle with a stud on the top, and put a skinny stopper on the at the end of it. Thread it through so it goes through the back side with the 6 holes. Thread it through. Connect the 2. Then once you connect the 2, make sure you have your thumb on here when your index finger on here when you're threading it through. Then you push up, so it should pop out a little bit. Next, you put 6 of these little guys. It has like 2 pin. It's a 2 pin with a axle hole on the top. Put 6 of them on the top 6 holes of the cannon. Should put 6 of them. Okay. Now you take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 axle. Put a skinny stopper through the middle of it. Do the 6 times. Now stick them through the 6 axle holes on the top. They don't have to be even right off the bat, so you don't have to, try to get them all the same. Next, you take 6 of these little wheels. 2 of these, not 6. My bad. 2 of these little wheels, skinny little wheels. Get 2 of them. Try to get them through all 6 holes, or all 6 axles. Next, you get 6 of these little stoppers. 6 more of these stoppers, to be more exact. Get 6 of them. Put them on the top 6 axles. Let's see. What is it? You put the two wheels at the top so they hit the stoppers. Then you move the 6 little skinny stoppers to the wheel, so they stop the wheels from moving around. Whoops. Okay, do this times 2. So you had 2 of these cannons. You ain't gonna need to use this until the last part of the series. So get 2 of those and throw it to the side. Next, we're gonna do the upper arm. To start the upper arm, you need a Throwbot ski piece. Looks like this. Put a 4-rod, so one part of the rod is sticking out, and a 2-rod or axle rod. That doesn't matter. 2-rod on the top, or in the next axle hole. So it should look like this. This is a 4, and this is a 2. Next, you put a joint, preferably a different colored joint, into the center of it, onto the top of the 2 peg. or 2-rod. Excuse me. I don't know, that was a terrible little burp right there. I'm kind of sick, so I don't know if I'm going to get the next part of the video up today. So, yeah. Okay, back to the video. Next you get a another joint with a 3-rod on the top, or with a 3-rod threaded through, so it's, you know, it's sticking out on both sides. Take that, put it into the top axle hole of the piece, so it should look like this. Now put another joint, preferably the same color as this. Just put it on the top so it fits right between these two joints. There is no connection, so if you did this, it'll maybe fall over. So I'm just saying that so you know you guys don't get confused or whatever. Okay, it should look like this now. Put that to the side. Put a Glatorian neck. Get a Glatorian neck and put a 3-rod to the center of it. Thread this hole of the Glatorian neck through the axle rod that's sticking out. So it should look like this now. Now get another Throwbot ski thing. Thread it through in the same exact position as the first one, so it should look like this. Should, you know, look the same on both sides. And put a blue pin on the top, right here. See where, right here on the top. It should be the second axle hole, or the third hole, second axle hole, whatever. Okay, put that to the side. Now we're gonna make the handle. First off, you start off with this blade. See, it should be in this direction. It should be like this. Put a blue pin. No, it should be like this. Never mind. But you put tongue-tied. You put a blue pin into the hole of this blade. Get one of these little right-angled connectors. Put it into the blue pin. Make sure the hole is facing the axle. Get one of these pieces. It should have like 2 axles on both sides and a hole in the center on the opposite side. Thread it through the axle on the blade, so it should look like this. Now you take a 4-rod. Let's see if I can get that apart real quick. Take 4-rod, put a skinny stopper on the end of it. Now you get one of these pieces. So it's a little full connector with a little rod sticking out. Put a stopper on the top of it. Thread it through the axle. Put another skinny stopper. Now you take the axle, this axle, the long axle, thread it through the open axle hole right here. Now you take the arm, make sure the blue pin's facing down, and you thread this hole, this little right angle, where the right angle is, thread that hole through the blue axle. So it should look like this. You take a one of these pieces, it's one of the new launchers, put it on the top where the axle hole is sticking out, make sure it's facing, so the curve is up. Put it on the top. Next you get a one of these wing looking pieces. Put a little get one of these little pieces with the axle on the top, axle on the side, put a 2-rod connect it in there, and you connect it onto the one that is not connected, the second little joint, whoops, the second joint that's not connected. Let me see. Oh, my bad. Wrong direction. Make sure this part is facing up. Make sure this the launcher is facing up. Put it onto the piece that's not connected, the little joint that's not connected in there. Put it there. So it should look like this. Oh, my bad. You put it into the black peg that connects into the body. I'm sorry. You put it into this black joint, not this one. My bad. You don't put it into this one, you put it into this one. Then you connect the two. Okay, now you should have an arm that looks like this. Do a mirror image. It's basically the same arm, just with the armor on the side. So you do a mirror image of this arm, and there you go. You got the small arm or the upper arm for the of the exo-skin. Hope to see you guys for the next part. Hopefully I can get it up soon, or today. I'm still kind of sick, so you know, I have to battle through sickness. So, okay, peace. See you guys until the next part.